I was sent a screener for a movie called Beyond the Grave, and reading its synopsis, I immediately was intrigued. In a devastated post-apocalyptic world where the rules of reality are transformed by magic and madness, a vengeful police officer searches for a possessed serial killer. Okay, I'm in. Beyond the Grave is a Brazilian film, and right away it reminded me of another movie from a while ago called Six String Samurai. And it also had very obvious influences from El Mariachi. I'd come to find out after I watched it that it was also inspired by Richard Stanley's Dust Devil, which is another movie that I love. It also made me think of Stephen King's The Stand. At one point, they refer to the Dark Rider as the walking dude. So, very obvious Stephen King influence. The cop's driving through the wasteland, and he's searching for the Dark Rider, who's this killer that whenever somebody kills him, he can switch bodies. So the Dark Rider is never the same person. However, because of the magic that's exuding from the Dark Rider, there's always zombies around, so they kind of herald his presence. The cop picks up a couple of survivors, and they set up camp at this old schoolyard where they have it set up a little bit like a bunker. It's safe from these zombies and potentially safe from the Dark Rider. Like Six String Samurai, the movie is more like a fantasy/fable than an action post-apocalyptic movie. And in this case, it does work because the characters in the movie are really interesting. And while there's not a lot of action in the film, what does happen is interesting enough that it makes it so that you are willing to overlook the fact that there's not something going on constantly. The downside is that the movie is low budget, and there's a few instances where that's abundantly clear. The other thing, and I kind of groaned initially because zombies showed up and it's just, oh God, another zombie movie. But the thing is, this isn't a zombie movie. It's a movie that happens to have zombies in it. The bad guy in the film is really the Dark Rider. The zombies are just there as like a plot device. So I was fine with that after I saw that it was really going to be more the cop versus the killer as opposed to the cop and everyone else versus the zombies. Beyond the Grave is a cool little indie movie. Unfortunately, it's not readily available in the US as of currently. I know they're trying to get distribution. I believe you can watch it in Brazil and in the UK, but it's not available in other territories. So they're trying to get some video-on-demand distribution deals, but they don't have anything right now. Anyway, if any of this sounds good to you and you can check it out, I think it's worth a watch.